don't hate Christmas music, but I actively distrust the song, Do You Hear What I Hear? Because it sounds like Christmas set to a mental health crisis. It opens with, said the night wind to the little lamb. Already? No. Just no. If the weather speaks, I'm not singing with it. I start self-assessing. The wind says, do you see what I see? Wind doesn't see things. The wind blows over lawn furniture and blows sand up in your eyes. That's what the wind does. And what does this wind allegedly see? A star dancing in the night. It sees a dancing star. Folks, this is not a metaphor. It's a mental health event. Next, the wind says that the dancing star has a tail as big as a kite. A kite. It expects this little lamb to know what a kite is. Now, as everybody knows, in first century Judea, there were no kites. And I know what y'all are thinking. The Chinese had them at this time. Sure. But unless a Persian trader bartered with a Hebrew shepherd boy, there is no way, and I mean no way, that this lamb could have known what a kite even is. What we have here is a culturally overeducated wind. The weather's been spending way too much time on Reddit. Next, said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, oh good, the lamb talks. Absolutely no red flags here. None whatsoever. And what does the little lamb say to the shepherd boy? Do you hear what I hear? No. No, I don't. And that's my concern. At this point, I'm checking carbon monoxide levels. And the shepherd boy isn't even bothered by this. No skepticism whatsoever. Not even, hey, quick thing, when did you start speaking English? The way that the song should go, said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, Bah! 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 Now, the shepherd boy says to the mighty king, do you know what I know? No, he doesn't. But my guess is in about 3 minutes, he's going to know that you haven't took your medication. And then he says, in your palace warm, mighty king. Thank you for that detail, Captain Obvious. We all assumed the king was living in an icebox, or perhaps an Arctic fortress. It's good to know that in this economy, the mighty king can afford to pay his utility bills. And then he says to the king, a child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. How about bringing the kid and his parents with you to the king's warm palace? How about that? Or how about building them a fire or getting them some blankets? You see, this is the problem with people these days. They don't want to take personal responsibility. They want the government to just do it for them. Sure, just throw some stolen tax dollars at it. Here's some silver and gold. 2 precious metals that easily reach thermal equilibrium, that provide neither heat nor comfort. And that brings us to the final verse. Said the king to the people everywhere. Which king? Because if it's King Herod, that changes things a little bit. Actually, it changes it dramatically. Are we supposed to believe that the guy who ordered the slaughter of the innocents also commissioned a gentle folk song? King Herod's like, let's soften the brand. Bring in a choir. People love that. And then somehow he magically time travels the song to Bing Crosby. Or perhaps it was the night wind who time traveled to Bing. I don't know. The only thing that I do know is that whoever wrote this song probably wasn't the only one that was higher than the trees. Anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone. And if your lambs start talking to you, ignore them.